beautiful people, and welcome back to my channel, and welcome to another YouTuber video. I am so excited to be doing this series, and I'm so excited to be taking you guys along with me. If you're new around here, my name is Maggie. I am the owner and head photographer of Divine Creations by Maggie, and I'm a wedding and portrait photographer here in Albuquerque, New Mexico. In this video, I'm going to be answering some questions about my nerdy side so that y'all can get to know me a little bit better and a little bit more on a personal level. If you're new around here, I am a big nerd about everything Pokemon, Star Wars, Harry Potter, and Disney related. So I love to show that side with you guys. And if you don't follow me on Instagram already, every once in a while I do this thing called Nerdy Moments where I kind of just geek out about different things on my Instagram stories. So if you want to go see those, just follow the links below to my Instagram. Also, I am wearing my Gryffindor shirt because most of what is going to be talked about today is Harry Potter because I love Harry Potter. So if you guys want to get to know my nerdy side, just keep watching. Okay, so I have all of the questions that I asked on my Instagram stories written down on my handy dandy notebook. So I'm just going to go through each of these questions that y'all asked me on Instagram. So the first question is, how did you get involved with collecting and playing Pokemon, the trading card game? So when I was younger, my sister was obsessed with Pokemon. She loved the cards, she loved the game, she loved the show, and she's really the person who got me into collecting and doing all of that kind of stuff because she did it a lot when we were younger, and I loved Pokemon. I loved collecting Pokemon cards until I was about 15 or 16, and then I was getting bullied a lot for it, so I tried to get rid of all my Pokemon cards, told my sister she could have them, she could get rid of them, which was really hard for me because I loved them, and she kept them for me and then gave them back to me a few years later, which was really, really awesome. I love playing card games, so it's just something really fun to play and really fun to collect, and I've been collecting since I was about 7 or 8, so it's just something that reminds me of my childhood. What fictional character do you relate to the most? That is a little bit of a tricky one. I think I relate to Sirius Black from Harry Potter the most because he is rebellious, he is different from his family, he breaks out of the mold. The next one is my favorite Avenger. This is difficult, y'all, because are we talking comic books or are we talking the movies? Because if we're talking Marvel Cinematic Universe, then it's Black Panther. All the way, Black Panther, if we're talking about the MCU. If we're talking about the comic books, Wolverine, because Wolverine was a part of the Avengers for a little bit, and so Wolverine is my all-time favorite superhero. Okay, so the next question is favorite fandom overall. So my favorite fandom overall has to be Harry Potter. I just love everything about the world that J.K. Rowling created. I love that it's really an escape for me. I can escape from the world that I'm in and really get into a completely different world, and I love that. I love all of the characters. Sirius Black and Remus Lupin are like my favorite characters in all of fiction, and so that's definitely my favorite fandom overall. Definitely what I have the most memorabilia of. The next question is, what is your Harry Potter house? And I am a Gryffindor all the way. A lot of shade gets thrown when I say I'm a Gryffindor because a lot of people think, oh, you're just saying you're a Gryffindor because you want to be in Harry's house. And no, I've taken the Pottermore test multiple times, and every single time I have gotten Gryffindor. So Gryffindor is my house, and I am a proud, proud, proud Gryffindor. The next question is, who is your favorite author? Favorite author is hard because I have a lot of favorite books, but I don't know if I necessarily have a favorite author. Probably, if I had to say favorite author, probably Rick Riordan, because I really, really love what he did with the Percy Jackson and the Olympian series and the Heroes of Olympus series, so I really liked what he did with those. Okay, so the next question kind of backs off of that. What is your favorite book series? I am currently reading the Harry Potter series for the first time in my life. I know, I'm really late to the game, but I am on Order of the Phoenix right now, and I've been loving it, but definitely my favorite book series of all time is Percy Jackson and the Olympians by Rick Riordan. The next question is, what is your favorite Pokemon? My favorite Pokemon is Lucario. My favorite movie this year? Ooh. Let's think about this. My favorite movie that I've seen this year is probably Endgame. I really enjoyed it. I was really pissed off by the ending. Not gonna lie, very pissed off by the ending, but it was just such an amazing movie overall. Just the storyline was amazing. The cinematic element of it was amazing. Just overall probably my favorite movie that I've seen this year so far. Next is my favorite movie of all time. This is really hard, but probably my favorite movie of all time is probably Lord of the Rings Return of the King, specifically Return of the King. I just think that it's the best out of the trilogy, and it's definitely my favorite Lord of the Rings movie to watch, and probably my favorite movie to watch overall. So the next question is, what is my favorite quote? And I'm guessing this is my favorite movie or book quote, and my favorite movie or book quote in general is from Albus Dumbledore. It's, happiness can be found even in the darkest of times if one only remembers to turn on the light. So next one is my favorite TV show to binge, and I have quite a few actually. I love binge watching Psych, NCIS, any of the Pokemon animated shows except Sun and Moon. I hate Sun and Moon with a passion, but those are probably like my favorite ones to binge watch because they're just really fun to watch, and I can kind of throw them on and work in the background. Oh, and Friends is definitely another one that I like to binge watch. And that goes into the next question, which is, what is your favorite Friends character? My favorite Friends character is probably Phoebe because I resonate with Phoebe the most. I'm not as much of a ditz as Phoebe, but I definitely am a little quirky, I'm a little weird, I can kind of be obnoxious sometimes. Very loud, very dramatic, and so I definitely like Phoebe because I can resonate with her the most. Next is, what is your favorite YouTube channel? My favorite YouTube channel by far is Peter McKinnon. He is an amazing photographer and cinematographer. I just watch his videos when I'm feeling so unmotivated, and it motivates me to keep going, to keep creating content, even if it's crap, just to keep going. And I love his channel. If you're a photographer or a videographer, you need to follow Peter McKinnon because he is just quality. The next one is my favorite Marvel movie. My favorite Marvel movie is probably Black Panther. So the next one is, who is my favorite Doctor from Doctor Who, and my favorite Doctor is definitely, it's so hard to pick because it's either Matt Smith or David Tennant. I enjoyed Matt Smith's series a little bit more than David Tennant's, so probably Matt Smith is my favorite Doctor. Who is my favorite Doctor's companions? Definitely Amy and Rory are my favorite companions, and Donna. Those were my favorite ones. I know I'm gonna get so much hate for this, but I hate Rose. Rose is just an overdramatic little kid who falls in love with the Doctor, and it's just stupid. Like, everything about her I just hate. She's annoying. She annoys the crap out of me. Next is, who is your favorite Disney princess? My favorite Disney princess is Belle by far. I love Belle. Beauty and the Beast has been one of my top favorite movies of all time. I just love everything about Belle. I even made my wedding dress look like Belle's dress from the movies. Yeah, just everything about Belle is my favorite Disney princess. If you could live in any of the nerdy/fantasy worlds, which world would you pick? I would pick Harry Potter, just because I love the magic of everything, or I would pick Star Wars. If I could be in a world where Ahsoka Tano and Rex are actual people, I would love that. But yeah, either Harry Potter or Star Wars, I would love to live in those fantasy worlds. And the last question is, if you could meet any fictional character, who would it be? Ahsoka Tano, because or Sirius Black or Remus Lupin. Like those three, like if I could actually meet them in real life, like if they were actually real, like that would be amazing. I love everything about Ahsoka. I love everything about Sirius and Lupin. Just those characters resonate with me so much, and I love them so much. And yeah, so they would be the ones that I would want to meet in person. And I can't just pick one. I can't just pick one between the three of them because I love all three of them so much. Okay, that is it for this video. I hope y'all enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching, and make sure if you did enjoy it to leave a like down below, or even consider subscribing if you're new around here. And if you want to know more about me and my business, you can follow all the links down below to get to my Instagram, my Facebook. And that is it for this video. I am so excited to keep doing this YouTuber series, and I hope you guys are enjoying the ride, and I will see you in tomorrow's video. Bye!